Okay, welcome everybody to yet another daily dose of swipe. It's kind of late to record this video. I was busy, let's say. So if you're watching this, you're probably a copywriter or marketer or somebody who has something to do with the advertising field in general, right? So what we do here is break down long form, short form, all sorts of copy, and so that we can extract the sales principles that what our competitors and industry leaders use in their sales assets, so and implement it in our own sales assets so that we can make a hell of a lot more money, and that's what we're all here for at the end of the day, right? So today I have for you a clickbank offer. Now, affiliate deal, by the way. Now, I'm not that familiar with the affiliate world, right? I know about ClickBank. I know like you can go there and swipe stuff and you're gonna find a lot of offers like that, top offers. But I'm not that into this field, so I do not know like if this is a good one or not. Average commission earned per conversion. That's a lot, I guess, but maybe it's hard to do that. They're gonna give you click banners, ClickBank, ClickFunnels. I joined the words. Anyways, ClickBank um pays you the money, and you when you like promote the offers for whatever you're promoting, supplements, diet. In this case, I'm not gonna show you the entire thing. Where was it? Yeah, I just this is like one of the top offers like I found in the diet space, diet and weight loss. One of the top ones, 177.66, meaning like you get this much amount whenever you make a sale, but it's not that easy to make a sale either. So there's that as well. So this is the whole data. If you are an affiliate marketer, I hope you know that. I hope you know how what it is. It could be good, it could not be that good. I don't know that stuff. Okay, I'm just here to break down the copy. Now it looks like this. I'm not sure like if it's all of it is too graphic because there's like a half naked lady here. I don't know if this video might get taken down. I don't care either way. Nobody's watching them anyways. My Hopefully I do not get sued by them. We're just breaking down their copy. It's like free promotion. Why should they? So this is like the VSL. You're actually gonna get directed to nothing else, right? Get your custom keto diet plan. It's like a valuable front end offer. This you're just gonna answer quiz, and probably this it's gonna get your email and probably do a upsell at the end, or let's say maybe the price reveals you're gonna buy the product, whatever it is, or maybe you're gonna get sold in the email. I don't know. We're gonna find that out. So this is the video. We're not gonna break down the VSL, but here's the sales letter format. We're gonna break down the sales letter, and we're gonna comment on this one, so you can access the swipe file whenever if given that if you want this, you can reach out to me. I'm gonna give you the swipe file for free. I don't get care. This is just random stuff, right? Now let's get on with the breakdown. Right now I just talked about the environment of the whole thing, like who is this offer for, why is this offer, where does it exist, and all sorts of stuff like that, right? Affiliate marketing, I hope you know that, right? You're gonna either make content, maybe Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, wherever, build up the traffic and funnel the traffic into these affiliate products, or you could just run paid ads to them in your own format. I don't know about the compliance issues regarding when you actually launch paid advertising, so maybe like this is not for novices. Next thing, that's about it what I want to talk. Okay, so let's make a note, or let's pinpoint a comment on this specific doc, which is kind of distorted, but it's enough. This is the actual one, by the way. So let's get started with the video. Let's talk about the environment first. Now, who is this gonna get directed to? Because this is like for cold, it could be like it depends, right? If you're pushing it to warm traffic or you're pushing it to cold traffic, because you could be like let's say a mom, and you're just gonna upload it on your Facebook account. So that's like warm traffic, right? You're gonna only your friends are gonna see that. But if you're running paid ads, that is a different game, and there are nuances to this. So there, let's just point out something that overlaps and something that's something you can take away, some concepts, some principles you can take away either ways, right? Give regardless if it's cold or warm traffic. And of course the sales, you can tweak the sales pages, I believe. I hopefully think that is, I'm not that familiar with affiliate stuff. I don't know the extent of you trying to, you making a different landing page and reframing the whole angle and positioning of the copy. Maybe this landing page performs better and is the control right now, and they are all are like they are asking you to promote it. Could be the case, could not be the case. So there are nuances to this. So if you're taking my advice and opinions, do take it with a grain of salt. Let's start with the breakdown. Let's not talk about the environment yet, because we do not know actually who it's going like directed to. Let's read the entire copy and then talk about the environment at like later on. We talked about, it could be directed to warm traffic. It could be either directed to like cold traffic, ice cold traffic. It could be either directed to hot traffic as well. Like we do not have an idea, we do not know like who they're trying to target, because yeah, of course, like other creators I have watched content, like whenever like I did other breakdowns in my channel, I had been watching their content somewhat for a long time, so I know the creators and I know their funnel. Now while I'm breaking down this copy, I'm a cold myself, right? I'm breaking down from perspective of a cold person who does not know about the software and who has not heard these claims before. I could have, of course, the claims could be similar to what I've heard, but I have not seen this exact page, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm breaking it down, not just from a copywriter's perspective or let's say a marketer's perspective. I'm breaking it down from a cold person's perspective, and I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of the reader, the ideal prospect, somebody who struggles with weight loss. Yeah, the only thing we can know right now is somebody who struggles with weight loss, right? That is our ideal prospect, somebody between the ages of 25 or above, or 20 or above, let's say, who who like, who has enough, like, let's say, like it's stacked with fats all around and wants to lose fat, wants to get slim, wants to, and probably this is for women. So female who between the ages of like above the age of 20 who wants to look sexy. I don't even know like who would female does not, right? Who they all want to be so slim and stuff like that. And underlying deep underlying emotions could be, them wanting more validation from males, right? Their male friends or their friends or men in general, and so that they can attract higher, uh, so they have higher sexual market value, and they can attract the right partner for themselves and hopefully make a good living as a biological creature. So that these are the underlying emotions. They want status, right? They want attraction. uh, they want, they crave, let's say, these two. And they want to also, be like the, yeah, status that falls on the status, right? They want to be the most charming one among their friends. um what do you think could be the much more like underlying problems? Maybe they've been bullied for being fat all their life. Maybe they have been, they feel extremely insecure about this. Maybe it even leads her to, cry every night or something like that. We should go extreme with it, because there is somebody who exists. You would think like, oh, just because you do not have it, you feel like nobody else does. That's very egoistic. There's a reason like weight loss and supplement stuff still sells. There's a reason for that to happen. So either you do not know your prospect, right? Or you're just selling, you do not know how to position yourself into the market and, overcome the sophistication levels. Um, Now let's do a general observation of the sophistication level. Now people have already heard about all sorts of stuff, right? Losing fat in 30 pounds, lose 30 pounds in 30 days, and they've been ripped off by all sorts of companies and stuff like that. So you need to go niche, right? You cannot make a broad claim like just lose 30 pounds. No, you need to go niche. How 30-year-old dads with toddlers can lose 30 pounds in 90 days or something like that, uh, without going to the gym or something like that, right? Angles, I'm talking about angles and positioning. I just came mention one off the top of my head. um Meaning like market is sophisticated. You cannot just make broad general claims and expect to land clients. It does not work like that. And yeah, now, the market awareness, as I said, people already know about that stuff. Um, it's not that they are unaware. Now, let's just look at this headline. Would you like to know exactly what to eat to lose fat and get healthy without giving up your favorite foods or starving yourself? Now, this is a yes question, right? Yes, no questions. Of course, everybody starts. Um, let's see, gradualization initiates the gradualization process. Now, gradualization is actually not a real word, but this was coined by Eugene Schwartz back in, I don't know, 90s, 80s, 70s, when he was actually alive. And he talked about, building up the assertiveness of the copy, meaning like you need to get them to say yes. Russell Brunson calls it trial closes, meaning like you just get them to say yes throughout the whole thing, throughout your copy, and we have it in the headline itself. Initiate. Now, other ways to do like the to go about performing the gradualization process is validating the pre-existing beliefs. Like just like tell them what they already know, right? For example, oh, you have tried all this stuff but it did not work. Yes, yes, right? You don't see like they're not saying yes consciously, but in the subconscious head they feel like something clicked. This guy or gal knows what I'm, this copy knows my problem, so this is worth reading. It's They're intrigued because your brain tries to search the solutions for the problems you have, like whatever. Now, next thing, what we're talking about, yeah. Now, it's not that they're completely unaware, right? People reading this might know they're already product aware, they already know about keto, but they still like it for the same reason, like people who know about carnivore, maybe like they still think that carnivore can work for them. They might have tried it, they could have failed it, but it's still an option. Keto is still an option for them. But there could be somebody who does not know about keto. For example, me, I do not completely know what keto is and what it consists of. But I do know, like I have a general knowledge of a carnivore diet and stuff like that. But it does not have much vitamin. Yeah, you don't get much vitamin C when you do carnivore, and you'd have to eat a lot of livers, chicken livers, or let's say bison livers to get the same amount of vitamin C, something like that. So market could be sophisticated, market could not be sophisticated, and they might be aware that this exists. They could not be. Um, they could be like problem aware. They have problem with their weight. They are just problem aware. They do not know about the solution. They are solution aware. They know that keto. They have heard like somewhere in the abyss of the internet that uh, keto works. Keto is actually mm, you know keto, they just believe that keto works. They have heard all of the people who have tried keto that it has worked for them, so they have some form of positive association with keto. So whenever you get your custom keto diet, they're gonna get they're gonna click on it directly. It's like a free value. Get your custom keto diet. Now it might like push off some people. by making them feel like, oh, it's like a paid product, but it could be a free product, right? Because if you like see is get a custom keto diet, it looks like it's kind of free, right? It's like a Q&A quiz type of thing, and quiz funnel generally tend to convert a lot way better. Okay, now let's start talking about the copy. I hope it is a general assumption. Now we have like a general, so general analysis, let's say. We've done a general analysis of the environment sector. It's not completely solid, because as I said, it depends it depends on who you're targeting, and there are nuances to this. So yeah, repeat myself, take what I say with a grain of salt. I'm just trying to do what I think is, what I feel like is the right answer, or something like that. Oh, this shit is distorted. Let's remove this link for the record. Let's just breathe. If you're serious about achieving permanent fat loss and a complete health transformation while eating your favorite foods every meal, I invite you to read this page. Invite. It's not. You should not. No. It's no. Like it's not telling you to read the page or something like that. It's inviting. Now, whenever you use the word invitation, people feel like they should not refuse it because they have been politely asked. Whenever like somebody invites you, what do? Let's say a friend invites you on his birthday. Don't you feel like some sort of guilt, like if lest you were unable to, attend it? Of course, right? The same thing. They're trying to guilt trip you, uh, a, a smaller, a minor version of guilt tripping. Let's say if you're serious, now they're trying to filter out the audience. If you're serious about permanent fat loss, so it's like an ultimate solution to your problems and a complete health transformation, this is the desired situation the prospect wants to be in while eating your favorite foods, something, a constraint that's been, which is kind of like a juxtaposition, right? While eating your favorite foods, kind of a juxtaposition, meaning like how could you um, get permanent fat loss and get a complete health transformation while eating your favorite foods, right? It's kind of it has juxtaposition element there, meaning like people are more inclined to completely read it. So dear friend, okay, so this is like the guru section. She is the guru, but she does not like count throughout the whole thing, because as I said, this is an affiliate offer. You cannot like just, it's hard to have to maintain the brand image throughout the copy, um, instead of compared to writing for warm offers. Let's say you're writing for a fitness coach with organic traffic, it's completely different when you do it that way, but it's completely different when you're just doing an offer launch, or let's say, I'm sorry, affiliate, some an affiliate deal. So dear friend, is it true? Has modern science finally, is it true? What is true? Has modern science finally discovered a diet that can strip off body fat like clockwork? Now you see, clockwork, easy, right? Easy emotions. Now you should be incorporating these 8 or 10 emotions throughout your copy. New, easy, safe, and big. Only anybody, predictable, fast. Urgency and scarcity. Now these are the additional ones which boosts off, which uh, act as good catalysts, but you need to use them effectively. You can't just say, hurry up, fast, price increases, and you need to do it in a smart way while still allowing you to eat tasty meals like ribeye steak with toasted garlic and butter. Now they look at them like, how specific is this? Ribeye steak with roasted garlic and butter. People can imagine this when you say it. Roasted, like ribeye steak. Okay, the ribeye shape. They can imagine the ribeye shape with roasted garlic. They can imagine the roasted garlic, and they can imagine the butter. I can almost imagine a platter of these. So you're just trying to show, not only tell. You're trying to enhance the imagery, vividness of the copy of what you have, right? Hi, my name is, now this is the guru section, guru introduction. I'm not a professional ad writer, but what I have to share with you is so extraordinary and powerful that I decided to write this myself, so bear with me a little. Okay, ad writer. Okay, so this is vulnerable from the get-go. Now this builds some form of relatability with the audience, meaning like, oh, this is a real person. It's not a bot or something like that. Has modern science finally discovered a diet? Wow, it has it? Has it? I don't know. It's a philosophical question. I don't know about that stuff. You tell me. You're trying to build intrigue, right? Now there are all sorts of elements associated with it. So I'm just gonna summarize it. What we just said, guru section. Um, Now, as per Clayton Makepeace, a $1 billion copywriter, he isn't around anymore. Rest in peace. But according to him, what should happen in the lead, or let's say the first few sections, this is how your first few sections should uh, look like. First of all, you need to grab him by the throat, meaning like you need to target the ideal prospect. Has that done? The ideal prospect is kind of women, but you don't have to make it obvious like attention women or something like that. If your copy, your ad that you run, or the whatever you do, your post, your organic post, whatever you, if that qualifies it, you don't have to do it, but it's still better to do that. You need to grab him by the throat. So you need to target the ideal prospect, you need to make a big promise, and you need to, what was the third one? I kind of forgot. You need to, um ideal prospect should see this. You need to have a big promise, and you need to like evoke curiosity, like intrigue them. It has like kind of failed. Not failed, but if the ideal prospect part could be worked on. The next thing, the big promise, it has done a good job with the big promise section, because permanent fat loss while eating your favorite foods like steak and stuff like that. uh, People want to get there. And third one is, what was the third one? Yeah, induce curiosity. Like, yeah, they have done some form of it, right? Curiosity. And they've also built relatability, curiosity, and give them a bribe. Give them a bribe, like bribe the reader to read to the end. Now you've somewhat like bribed the reader, like has, by this statement, right? Has modern science finally discovered? People might stick around for this. This acts as the open loop for this specific promo. Could be the case, could not, I don't know. So here's the deal. Let's break this down on the other one so that it's we can do it alongside. Let's break it down in a format that the reader actually feels, actually goes through. Now another thing is this. You should always have um, the progress photos, like before after photos, in as early as possible. You need the social proof, right? This does the whole, the visual elements you have in your copy also like bumps up your conversions by a lot, rather than having just plain texts. And you need to make sure that your pages do not look up out like they look up to date, meaning like they look modern. You can't just expect to have a, like 2005 website. People are just gonna be skeptical of it, right? The website is kind of old. Your credit card info might get stolen or something like that, right? All sorts of problems could happen, and we do not want people to build up this skepticism. So, and it's pretty good quality, looks modern-ish website. You can see the visual elements matter, right? You can see the background, it's like healthy. And would you like to know exactly what to eat to lose fat and get healthy, ideal pro without giving up your, now you see like you can see in the background it's like health related stuff. But if they were able to have something delicious too, I believe like people would, it would somewhat, you know, affect the conversion positively. Now the face of the brand, good one. Now of course I don't know to what extent is she the face of the brand. Could be the case, could not. Who knows? Rachel Roberts. Now, okay, so this is could be a representative of the ideal prospect, right? This could represent the ideal prospect. Maybe she somewhat looks like this. She is, mm, she's like an average looking woman who has stacked a lot of fat and who's obese but wants to lose fat, maybe because she has a wedding to attend to. Maybe she's just sick and tired of being fat. Maybe she could have all sorts of problems, right? All sorts of insecurity. We all have them, all that stuff. So let's just get started, like get going with the breakdown. Here's the deal. In my opinion, the nutrition industry is hopelessly broken. Instead of helping people improve their health and overall physical appearance, the world is filled with myths, scams, and flat out lies. Yes, validating the pre-existing beliefs that I just talked about. We initialize the gradualization process by asking it now. You continue the initial, like the gradualization process by validating their pre-existing beliefs. Yeah, I knew everything was a scam. Yeah, blah blah blah. You're validating the beliefs, and you're also, what you're doing is also building us versus them mentality, meaning like, oh, they are liars, I'm the good person. I mean, it's obvious the current dietary guidelines don't work. Just look at the stats. Now these are proof. Whenever you talk about the proof, people just, and make your proof as specific as possible, because yeah, you cannot just lie, right? Now if you're one of the millions who follow all the nutrition rules outlined by the but still carry excess fat, it's not your fault. So you see, it's not your fault. Now this is, I forgot the one line persuasion sentence or something like that, from Blair Warren. You need to say that it's not their fault, because people do not like to take blame for their problem. They generally don't, despite, yeah, somebody's psychology could be to, take responsibility, but for general public, this is the go to, this is what generally happens. Now this is the ideal situation they want to be in. This is the current situation. This is the desired state, right? The truth is, no matter how genetically doomed you may think you are, people might think, right? People might think this could happen. They just think like, oh, this is just genetics. This is just genetics. I just have bad metabolism, or my certain specific hormones do not activate, my fat loss hormones are bad, or something like that, right? And no matter how frustrated you may feel after trying and discarding many diets, you absolutely have the lean and alluring body of your dreams. You see, getting in fantastic shape isn't nearly as cruel as nutrition and fitness gurus want you to believe. In fact, if you avoid the four most common and catastrophic diets, shaping your dream figure is actually a simple process. You see, you have to break the limiting beliefs. You have to invoke, you have not like new beliefs, like you have to seamlessly transition into and reframe the beliefs, rather than building it up, destroying it down to shreds, and building another one from the ground up. That is very hard to do in your copy. All you need to do is reframe them. Because yeah, if you want to educate them, yeah, if you want like to do the what I just talked about, building, like destroying in the shreds and building up, you have to do it with information rather than, and this is where like the power of organic marketing comes in. But where this is not about organic, right? This could be, this could not be, but generally it's not. And even if it is, it's like in a small scale. In fact, if you can avoid the common, okay, so specific, like four most common and catastrophic diet mistakes, what could be it? Am I making it? People might start thinking about it, right? The fitness gurus, like I can say, the us versus them mentality. And yeah, no matter what your limiting beliefs are, you can absolutely get your desired result, right? We have heard this a lot of time. Do you make this four common? Do I, like, right? Philosophical questions. Now let's do an obvious breakdown, and you know mentioning that it's not their fault. um, desired state the prospect wants to be in. So you see, like, there's a reason you should add visual elements to this. The truth is, so what we did here is reframed the beliefs and built intrigue, let's say, via specificity, because there are four of these, right? You make, okay. Mistake number one. These are, like, as I said, like how click, like Russell Brunson generally does. Like, he has like these four secrets something, right? The secrets aren't really secrets. It's just them destroying their, no, like, yeah, destroying, quote unquote, destroying their limiting beliefs and just reframing it. They're just reframing beliefs at this point. Now, let me just prove it to you how it is. According to some experts, losing weight and keeping out uh, and keeping it all of, is all about controlling the types of food you eat. These particular foods are fattening because they pause fat burning and cause a hormonal environment that leads to weight gain, while other foods pattern the system and stimulate fat loss. While that's partially true, it does not give you. Now you see, like, they're not, you're just using random, like, dumb words that they're not supposing that their prospect is dumb. Mistake number one, not being in a calorie deficit. Now people think like this is like a valuable content in itself, right? They do not, they think like this is a blog. They do not know that this is a sales message or something like a sales piece or something like that. This is feel like something valuable, they're learning something valuable, but they're actually not. They're just destroying their limiting beliefs. There's a particular foods. While that's partially true, it does not give you the full picture. The reason is that if you want to lower the number on your scale, the most important thing you must do is enter a caloric deficit. It's simple. If you consume more calories than you burn, you'll gain weight. And if you consume fewer calories, then you will lose weight. That's a scientific fact. Okay. Claim, right? According to losing weight. Objection, claim, objection, or let's say misinformation, yeah. Objection slash misinformation, that I came up with this concept, by the way. This generally applies to wealth spaces. Like, the objection, claim, proof, benefit is what applies to majority of the space, right? Majority of the niches, which was kind of built by Kyle Milligan. But what I came up with when like breaking down promos in the health space is in misinformation, claim, proof, benefit. Now, yeah, misinformation. I don't think, like, I feel like there was a different word for this. Yeah, misinformation. Now, claim, proof, benefit, somewhat, like, yeah, benefit. Yeah, something like that. The body copy for a sales letter generally follows this particular. So yeah, misinformation, claim, proof, alternative, or something like that. Yeah, alternative, something like you must be in a calorie deficit. Yeah, alternative, meaning like they're not, what they're not doing. And it's kind of hard. I get it. It's kind of hard to explain for you, which means like I haven't learned it myself pretty well. I did a bad job, I guess. Mistake number two says severe calorie restriction that gives you the metabolism of a 90-year-old lady. Even energy destroyed, so it's gonna follow the same pattern. We're not gonna break down every one of them. If you'd like to read it, you can pause the video and read it. Else I want. Yeah, misinformation, the truth, yeah, claim, proof, somewhere you see your body does not know you're trying to blah 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 blah. This means that as much. Yeah, alternative, or objection, claim, proof, benefit, misinformation, claim, proof, alternative. Misinformation, claim, proof, alternative. What you rather do, mission, like, hey, like these people say, for example, like this follows this kind of pattern. For example, these people say you should do this, this, and this, and this. Now that is a misinformation, right? But that is not the truth. But the truth is like this, and this. There is a claim, right? Why that is this isn't, because it just makes sense, because uh, your body does not know you're trying to get ripped for the beach. Like it just makes sense. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Proof. An alternative. As a result, you should do the same thing, right? Severe calorie restriction. Now you should not do severe calorie restriction. That is the alternative. What else is, right? They pinpointed the problem. Just what is like alternative of pinpointing, like the alternative of the problem? Not doing the problem, right? Not doing the mistake. Same thing, right? Mistake, that's why we blah, and blah blah blah. Yeah, the thing is, yeah, misinformation, claim, proof. Okay, for example, all are always proof and alternative. That's why, like, yeah, alternative more. That's best part. I'll show you, like, you should do this, blah blah blah, or they're just trying to position. What they're also trying to do is positioning themselves as an authority, meaning like, if they know all of this, the ideal prospect does think. Uh, the ideal prospect thinks like, oh, this guy is somebody worth follows, and misinfo. Yeah, so if you use complex words, and if you use good proof, and if you are specific with what you say, and if what they say makes sense, and they are pre-sold on this idea before they even actually see the price, then you've done a good job of breaking their limiting beliefs and actually doing something good with your copy. Now you're a good copywriter. It's the same with thing. Just give me a moment. Okay, the solution to this diet blunders, a keto meal plan. Okay, problem agitates solution, right? This is what it generally is in the health space. That works the best. The framework I'm talking about, not just you should not constrain yourself into templates, but it's like the general framework. It works because it just does. You have a pain, you agitate it because there's all sorts of problems related to this specific pain, and all of a sudden you just present the solution. Like, what? It's not that hard. A keto meal plan customized to your body, situation, goals, and taste buds. Solution. Problem, agitation, solution. You made all these mistakes, now here's the solution. If you want to take all the guesswork, then you love my brand new custom keto meal plan service. Product intro kind of thing. Product intro type thing. When I say custom meal plan, I mean these aren't your run of the mill. Here are some recipes pulled together from random blogs. Meal plan, many nutrition gurus sell for way too much money. This is just, this what is not. Instead, we tailor your entire meal plan to your own, blah blah blah. In other words, your daily of suffering, blah blah blah, are finally over. It's time to start working based on what truly just this method about. Now, I'm not gonna, as I said, now uniqueness. Unique selling proposition. Now they're just gonna talk about why they're unique. Yeah, unique selling proposition. They're gonna tell you why it is, why they're better. They're gonna shit on the alternatives. They're gonna tell them why they are the better. They're gonna tell you the one resource or one big idea that sets them apart from all of their competitors. Or something like that. We're not gonna break it down word for word. That's where, yeah, ketones come in. Yeah, they're gonna position ketones, right? That's why there's keto diet, right? You're gonna use keto as your primary energy source rather than carbs, something like that, right? Ketosis gives you an unfair advantage on your fat loss goals. Want proof? Here's a meta-analysis. Individuals, blah blah. Okay, more proof. Claim, right? Claim, proof. Yeah, there's promise, proof, promise, proof, punch. We all know about that stuff. That's right. The people who followed, well, That's right. So people who follow, okay, so whenever you see that's right section, meaning they're trying to do something like they are trying to dimensionalize the element, right? In fact, to produces three times as much as y. Okay, so whenever you cite a data, it's better cite a scientific data. It's better that you dimensionalize it into the common folks or the normal person's terms. Meaning, like, let's say your dopamine level rises by 800 nanograms, something like that, right? Somebody might not know like what the fuck dopamine is. And now this is just an example. I don't think dopamine is measured in nanograms per deciliter. That's for decimeter. Some that's for testosterone, I guess. I'm kind of bad at this thing, but you get the example, right? If they do not know that dopamine is a happy hormone, you're gonna meanings we like the people got. So whenever you made the claim, the dopamine claim, you have to follow up with like meaning, this meaning, like the people who went on the like or ate this specific stuff got 8 times more happy than they were earlier, something like that, right? Dimensionalization. Let's go ahead and that down. Okay, more social proof, in other words. Okay, in fact, wait, here's the part. Dimensionalization. Okay, there are 6 reasons why the keto diet is the holy grail for fat. Now these are just, yeah, they're just positioning the product features, right? They're just gonna position themselves as the best one. Um, it's not that huge of a surprise. You've already introduced the USP. Now you're just gonna present your product as the ultimate solution and back it up, make more claims, make like these are just claims, right? Significantly, these are claims, back it up by proof. Mention a feature, uh, make a huge claim, back it up by proof. In other words, yeah, dimensionalize and all sorts of element comes along with that. I'm not gonna go into that. And you also make them feel like they're getting like the aha moment. Oh, that makes sense, that makes sense, something like that. Head nodding copy. You don't have to have expertise. Claim, proof. Claim, proof. Research, claim, proof. Let's say feature and benefit, something like that as well. So how much fat do you want to shed and how eagerly do you want to enhance your health? With your custom keto plan, you'll figure have control with what you say. An 8-week meal plan. Looks like it's a summary of the whole thing. Downloadable. Yeah, it's like a summary. It is. They did it with keto. Like all these people got results. Now more social proof. People buy from people who got results, right? People. What I'm trying to say is, if you do not have any real results associated with your product, it's gonna be hard for you to sell your product. You'll get your custom keto meal plan for less than 5% of what you would normally pay. 5% only? Now they're gonna, yeah, price anchor it for if you go to a nutritionist, if they're gonna charge this much and you're gonna blah blah blah. But because I know how it's so hard and I know like I've done it myself and I've spent so much of that time and effort and I did not get a result. And but so I'm not even gonna charge you that much. I'm not even gonna charge you that. I'm just gonna charge you can get it all for this much. Price anchor, like everybody knows that stuff, right? Just more claims, more proofs, more what was it talking? Yeah, features and benefit dimensionalization. What the fuck am I writing? Dimensionalization. Yeah. Okay. But that's not all. Besides this low price, I also want to blah blah blah. Try your free. Okay, now risk reversal. This is how like general promos turn out to be, like risk reversal and stuff like that. Okay, social proof. I don't think I have to comment that. It's just social proof, right? You get your custom keto meal plans for less than. Now you see, like people, she like the face of the brand. The I don't know what her name was, Rachel, right? She nowhere mentioned that these are the results she got. These are the results people got using keto. They are not the people who got the results with her specific keto diet, but she hadn't mentioned it. And that's it is one of the, it's just like, yeah, these people lost with keto. They did not lose it by my specific guidance. No, they lost it with keto. So you see, these are like these could be borrowed social proof. You need to be smarter with what you do. You need to reframe the truth. One of the major, yeah, price anchoring plus review. Risk reward. What the fuck? Okay, now CDA, right? Service is not for you. Okay, qualification, further qualification. So that we build up the us versus them mentality. If you're not gonna stick to it, it's not for you. You don't want to take action. Yeah, you're qualifying. You're by disqualifying. You're not interested in using science-based stating. Okay. They're just you're just building like the polarization element. These were not the people who were like read till the end anyways, but who were on the fence got even more polarized, if you know what I mean. That being said, if you're looking for a science-based done for you plan, done for you, easy, right? Or you lose fat. So what's the huge like emotion? It's done for you, meaning it's easy. It has worked for a lot of people, so it's safe and predictable, right? It has also like your money back guarantee, so it's like it has the risk reversal element to it. It's big because they're gonna have permanent fat loss or something like that, right? Permanently lose fat, and they're gonna have the scientific strategies and stuff like that. New, is it new? It's kind of not, but given that it's a done for you plan, but so it's kind of a new positioning, but it's not actually new. Keto itself is not new. mm, it's easy, yeah. Safe, yeah. Big, kind of course, yeah. Anybody can do this now. Yeah, anybody can do this as well. She mentioned that not only genetic the best. Yeah, if it's not that you're not only going to get results if you have some genetic properties or something like that. Is it the only thing that's going to work for them? Maybe, yeah, they did that with keto itself is the only thing that's gonna work. Like keto is gonna work. But she hasn't like maybe like, yeah, I did not read the copy, but I don't think she said that her keto should be the go to option, right? Any they could just buy from somebody else's. Why are you better? So that specific objection could be handled throughout the copy. Maybe she did throughout the copy. I did not read it, so there's a problem. So take my advice with a grain of salt. Predictable, yes, it is, because all these people got results fast. She did not mention that you're gonna lose fast. It's just you're gonna get results, is what she promised. Is what I want you to do next. Now, next steps. I always like this step, and I believe like everybody should have this. Like a lot of people lose on conversion because they do not have next steps on their copy. Meaning, like, what happens when they actually like start buying? Like, what is the process? You need to get them into the journey before they've actually bought it, right? It's not a question of if. You should position it as a question of when you start it, right? Start by clicking here, then what you're gonna do, here's what happens next. If so today, then okay, CDA, right? The way I see it, you have three options. Now crossroad close, right? Good old crossroad close. Now what you do in crossroad, crossroad close is just you give them just option. People generally give two, you can give three of them as well. Yeah, option one, do all the bad stuff, and option two, try to do it yourself, right? And waste a lot of time and effort into this. Do option one, do nothing. Option to do it, try to do it yourself, and you're gonna fall off. You're gonna waste a lot of your time and effort and money. Well, the smartest option, of course, is the ultimate option that you want them to take, is gonna be to buy this. Okay. Yes, imagine what you mean. Okay, this is like the future pacing. See, like this is the future pacing part. You're gonna now future pacing, meaning like you're gonna tell them how all of the huge benefits that they're gonna get when they like, so that they have a like future pacing, so that they have a positive emotion associated with the CDA. Yeah, so this is why future pacing generally exists. Now you cannot simply lose. Yeah, you're gonna get all these benefits and you cannot still lose. Like you're gonna get a refund as well, right? You're just building up the value proposition and making it so compact and so valuable, let's say, that people feel they have to buy it ASAP, right? It just makes sense for them to do so. You simply cannot lose here. You're either delighted with the meal plans or get your money back. That's right, try it out. This invaluable service, risk free, go for it. You won't be disappointed. I'd like to, see like where this funnel leads, but I don't think men generally click on this. They might. I'm kind of unsure because this was positioned like kind of in a feminine way or something like that. You can say it from the you could tell it from the appeal of the whole sales pitch, right? Yeah, it was kind of directed to more of women. If they actually filtered out women, I'm sorry, if they actually filtered out men, and they just focused on women and it was only for women or something like that, that could have made sense. Could have been, could have not, right? And maybe, but it's just my opinion. Somewhat active, which like to be included: chicken, pork, fish, let's say. Next, veggies, broccoli, let's say, mushrooms, let's say, asparagus, let's say, and avocado, let's say, egg, mm, butter, let's say. Your measurement, age, let's say, let's put in the ideal prospects ages, something like that. 29, height 168, weight in kg. Let's do 65 for them. Target weight, let's say 49. I don't know if that's okay. So wait a sec, should I do that? I'm gonna do another one. Let's see. Click here for your meal plan. Wow, that's good. What do you get? Get your meal plan now. It's kind of valuable in itself, right? Click here for your plan. Okay. What do you get? Portion sizes that have been actually calculated specifically for you. The most popular keto diet, easy recipes for preparing the meals, your daily activity level, achievable 30-day weight, recommended water, your BMI, daily carbs, daily protein, daily calories, fats. Is it like a training app? Kind of feels so. Okay, so there's urgency. Claim your personalized keto meal plan now. Okay, 60 day. Okay, FAQ is just you handling objections, whatever you're handling, the same objection that people had throughout, the same objection people had and that you mentioned, that you handled in the sales page itself. So I don't think we have to go deep on that. Now, money back guarantee. You're not reframing, but you're repeating the same stuff that you did, because repetition is key. You have to inject the same images, same positioning, same offers, and same whole sales elements, sales principles. If because if not, and they just you can, even if you like move slightly away on that end, it's gonna be hard for you. I don't know, man. I feel like this video is gonna get taken down by YouTube because it's so, like, maybe it's graphic or something like that. Could be the case. But what I was trying to say is, do not divert from your original ideas. Don't talk about something unique all of a sudden. You need to maintain the frame throughout the copy. I know it's a common sense, but people don't actually do that. One of my clients, like, he actually, we did like this webinar event, for this summer fat loss coaching, something like that. And yeah, the opt-in page mentioned, like, the email that the broadcast mentioned about that, but opt-in page did not. And the follow-up emails, the reminder emails that followed up, it was for like a webinar type thing. It completely, like, was out of place. Like, none of, like, the big idea was not there. And that's why, like, I believe we could have made a whole lot of more, hell of a lot more money. But it is what it is. Right now that we know the problem, we should not do it again. That's what you get with the personalized fat burning keto plan. Okay, now features and benefits. CEA is this offer, right? What you can expect. Better benefits, real results, more testimonials, good testimonials, right? You see, like, this huge transformations, no pun intended, by the way. More same social proof that they saw on the last page. Oh, I wonder why they did not add these stuff in the last page. Okay, so that's all for this. Affiliate funnel, ClickBank funnel. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you derived some value out of it. This video got quite too long. It's midnight. What do you call it? It's dawn. Yeah, it's dawn already. English is not my first language, so I'm still trying. I hope you can tell that from my accent. Anyways, I hope this was valuable. I'll see you on the next one, DDOS number 49 tomorrow. Yeah, if you want to watch how I helped Zero Wondering, right? One of the guys I worked with made 52.4K in a month with his fitness coaching offer. In 30 days with a 5K plus fitness Instagram account. You can go ahead and watch it. It's the last video. I don't know if anybody's watching this video anyways. Like, I don't generally get 0 views. I get 0 views. I'm just pretending that I'm, like, talking to somebody. I'm actually not. All in all, that's it. I'll see you on the next one.